Happy Thursday, everybody. We are here for another week of live meditations. Hope you all had a fantastic day. I'm back out at Ferntree Gully this week, so nice to be back out with everybody, see some of the other guys, and obviously nice to have the proper studio again, which is pretty cool. So as you may have seen from the title this week, I'm going to be looking at, or we're going to be looking at, and this meditation is going to be themed around the idea of drive. What I mean by drive is basically the ability to pursue your desires, to pursue our desires in a way that's meaningful and tangible and actually helps bring them back, bring them about, bring them into reality, rather than just wishing for things or wanting them without actually going after them. Drive, at least in the way I'm discussing it, hi Prue, nice cars, I love it. Drive in the way that I'm meaning this is the actual pursuit, the tangible pursuit of our goals and dreams and desires. And the way I kind of look at this, there are three kind of key components to it. The first one being focus. So having a clear idea of where you're going and a plan of how to get there. So like, where do you want to go? What is the thing that you actually want and how are you going to make that happen? What are the steps? How are you going to know you're progressing towards it? And kind of like saying no to distractions a lot of the time. Making sure that you're keeping on task and keeping your eyes on the prize. The second one is certainty. And for me, a lot of this is all about, when I'm talking about certainty in your drive, it's all about knowing what you want it for. Like, what's it actually going to do for you? So why do you want this thing that you're pursuing? Why are you bothering to put your time and energy into it? Why are you focused on it? What's it going to do for you? And this is important because when we start to examine why we're other ways or other things that are going to meet or give us the thing that we want, perhaps even better, perhaps worse, but that way we can make sure that we're focusing on it in a way that makes sense for us. And also knowing what's going to happen if we don't get it. Like, if we were to slip off the rails or change course, what's going to happen if you don't get that thing? What's going to happen if you don't pursue it? What's going to, what are the long-term ramifications of not pursuing your desires, and how do you see your life progressing without the thing that you would like to have? Also very useful to be aware of. And the third and final aspect that is probably the most important is action. Also, you have to do in order to go after the things we want, we actually have to do something. It doesn't really matter what it is. If we're already kind of stuck in a not doing state, anything is going to move you somewhere. And when I'm talking about action here, all of this is about doing something, getting feedback, reevaluating, recalibrating, noticing what happens when we do those things, and I guess checking in to is it actually moving me in the direction I want it to be? Because we might have our plan and we might know exactly why we're going where we want to go and what we want to get there for. But if we're then doing the things that we think are going to get us there and not checking to make sure that that's actually the case, not paying attention to the people around us, the world, and what the feedback is, and whether it's actually moving us in the direction we want to, we can end up kind of losing our course that way too. That said, doing something is generally better than not doing something in a lot of cases when we're going after stuff. So making adjustments, changing when necessary, but absolutely doing something to get what we want to come to us. And that's pretty much what I mean by drive. That's the thing I'd like to be exploring today. And yeah, hopefully in this little meditation that we're about to do, I would like to help you connect a bit more with, bring about the things that we want to have, do the things that we want to do in life. So I covered a little bit about what I mean by drive and discussed a little bit about the components of drive that I'm kind of thinking about, which are being focus, certainty and action. And it is, kind of getting a bit later on a Thursday, although not as late as we've previously been doing these. So you might like to get yourself into a comfortable seat or laying position if that feels preferable. Perhaps starting to move your body a little bit, noticing anywhere that might be tense or sore from the day that's just been, or from the sleep if you've just woken up, and beginning to perhaps close down your eyes and bring your attention inwards. Start to notice your breath as it moves in and out of your body. And you might like to pay particular attention today as you continue to focus on your breath, to the temperature of the air moving in and out of your body. Feeling the cool sensation of fresh air coming in. And noticing the difference in temperature, the warmth of your exhalation, as the fires of your body ignite and warm the air as it passes through you. Noticing your body in the particular position that it's in today. Becoming aware of the physical weight and presence of your body. Subtle movements in the air, clothing wrapping around your skin. And notice in particular today your upper abdomen just below your rib cage. That space where we might feel a sense of intuition or a pull, the center of gravity of your body. That place where the fires of digestion, the fires that fuel your body reside. And you might like to imagine here, as you continue to follow your breath, and notice the various sensations that are present in your experience now. Imagine a flame residing here in the center of your abdomen. Imagine a flame suspended in space, residing deep in your abdomen. A fire in your belly. And notice, can you not, how each inhalation that you take breathes the fire brighter. Feel the warmth of this fire, this life-giving fire that resides in the center of your belly. This fire that takes the fuel that you feed it, consumes and transforms them into the very building blocks that make up your entire body. This fire, this heat, this movement that resides within you, that drives all of your metabolic processes. And notice how the light of this fire ripples out through your body. How this fire can ignite the nerve impulses that deliver sensation all throughout your nervous system, like a web of flickering light, dancing throughout your entire body. That's it. Feel this fire deep in your body as you continue to breathe. That's it. And notice as you scan your body from head to toe, where there feels a certain degree of warmth, places that might be slightly less so. I would invite you now to notice the particular parts of your body that might be in need of a little warmth, a little bit of this light that resides in your belly, this warm, life-giving fire that resides in your center. And with each inhalation, inviting you to invite the warmth from this fire, the warmth and light that grows brighter with each inhalation, to flow and ripple into those particular areas that feel like they could use a little bit of this. That's it. I don't know if this will be maybe like the pulsing of a firefly, breath, perhaps, this will feel and represent to you as a surging current rippling through and along your nervous system to those areas. Or perhaps your own particular representation that's unique and specific to your experience of this. But you can notice, can you not, how just by drawing your attention to this, with every inhalation, this warmth and light and life-giving fire can travel effortlessly and easily wherever you direct it, almost as if it were happening automatically and there were nothing you could do to stop it. And it's funny, isn't it? How easy this can feel as you continue to invite, with each inhalation, this fire that drives all your metabolic processes, this fire that warms your entire body, how good this can feel to be connected to this now. And since this warmth is moving automatically and there is nothing you can do to stop it, you can just allow that to continue as you bring your attention back to the fire floating in the center of your being. This life-giving fire that grows brighter and warmer with every inhalation that you take. Gaze into this fire now. Allowing yourself to bask and soak in its warmth. And I wonder what you can notice here. What purpose this fire, what desire, what drive it might want for you. And I wonder just what will arise for you in answer to this question as you continue to gaze into the heart of this fire at the center of your being. What is it with all the fibers of your being. What is the deep desire that drives you and fuels this fire in your belly? Because it's quite fascinating, really, how this life-giving fire not only can tell you what it is that you want, but this fire is a very generative and creating fire. In fact, this fire is the driving and generating force that creates all the possibilities. That your body. So I wonder just how many ways will begin to illuminate themselves for you as this fire can begin to reveal to you and generate myriad possible ways of meeting this deep desire residing within the fire at the center of your being. And I wonder just how far the ripples of light from this fire, as it continues to generate possibilities and ways of meeting your deep, deep desires. Ways of fueling meaningful and tangible action that move you towards the realization of all that you desire. I wonder just how far this warmth and light will spread as this fire can continue to do this even long after this meditation ends. In fact, it might be that while you sleep this evening, this fire will continue to generate even more possibilities that easily, effortlessly, and efficiently meet your intentions for this desire, that fulfill these so that you can wake both refreshed and full of possibility and potential, with the certainty that those particular desires that drive and fuel the fire in the center of your belly can be met in wonderful, ecological, and simple ways. simply through your connection to this fire that you have now. And begin to notice your breath again. Notice your breath and how it moves your body as you slowly begin to bring your attention back to your body. Noticing your fingers and toes and move them as you slowly start to bring yourself up. Beginning to move your body as you bring yourself up with this fire and warmth. Bringing this fire, this drive, and this warmth all the way back up into your body, and slowly all the way up, back up into the room where you can open your eyes. Breathing deeply, moving gently, and coming all the way back up into the room to rejoin us and to re-emerge back into your life with all of this new magic. I would like to thank you all very much for joining me once again. I hope this new time is convenient for people. Seems like we've got a few more coming in and out, which is always good to see. But really happy to share this one with you again today, guys. Thank you so much for convenient time for my phone to cut in and out. I look very much forward to seeing you again next week, 6:30 p.m. for another live meditation. Mwah. Have a great week.